Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Lord Have Mercy. So, before I even start, guys, if you happen to hear mongrels in the background barking, I'm outside holding a vibe. You understand? So guys, I just want to go back in time and just share my experience about the perception of a degree versus a trade. So during my time in high school, I realized that even going to a not able to, get the CXCs or to get as many CXCs as the other person would be considered as a dunce. Yeah, dunce but because them can't focus in a class, them can't read and interpret, them can't do CXC, them a dunce. That truth. That was the perception during that time. So I realized that persons who couldn't, pass the CXCs, or maybe they couldn't manage it. And just to put it out there, everyone's learning style is different. Some people, they learn best when they have illustrations. Some persons, they are audio learners and so forth. Not because a person does not learn a certain type of way means that they are dunce buts. Alright, however, I realized that lots of those persons that didn't get the CXCs, they would go on to a vocational training school, such as Heart Trust NTA, or some of them would enroll into a CAP program offered by the high school. And then the other persons who were able to get their CXCs, they would go off to university. And, getting a trade, nothing was wrong with that during that time. And I'm talking about, well, this is just my high school year period. It was about 2013 thereabout, 2012 thereabout. And okay, but as it regards to a degree, you know that it is very expensive, and getting a degree means that I can move further up in life and I can get a nice job, can take care of my family and so on. And that was the idea. Okay, that was the aim. So your family, your mother, your auntie, your father, everybody look for you go to university, because that was the way out, especially out of the ghetto and out of any type of situation that was not benefiting your future, right? So I realized that, as I talk about the upward mobility of going to university. But guys, based on my experience, right? So back then, the people them go get them degree, and who go get them trade, whether it's in carpentry, tiling, hairdressing, or so on. But they were considered less than, in my experience, based on what I saw as it regards to my close friends or friend of a friend. Yes, but I realize right now a lot of persons who got their degrees are now trying to learn a trade, either by going back to school or learning it off the internet. Because we now realize that in some instances, having a degree, having a so-so degree, is like nothing. You realize that you go to school, you went to study maybe English, maybe psychology, maybe economics, and the job is not readily available for you. Because, alright then, the place them not hire. So you say, alright then, what me can do now for kind of make a little income? You go on YouTube, you say, boom, alright then, let me learn how to braid here. Let me learn how to sew, crochet, or something. So you learn these skills now, and you do it so that you can earn a little income, versus the persons who they already go to the vocational training schools during those times, and they have their skill and they are now their own bosses. They're now employing people. So you realize how the tables have turned, because right now you can't even say, oh, I'm going to do my degree, I'm not doing any skill because I'm a bright spot, I'm going to get my papers. You can't really say that anymore, because The system right now is allowing you to try and be self-sufficient by any means. There is a lot of university students right now at home for over a year without a job because, as I said before, the job that they want is not readily available. But at the end of the day, you can't sit down and wait. You have to just try to do something in the meantime. I realize that a lot of university students are now employed at call centers. And nothing is wrong with a call center. You just have to do what you can do in order to get by. And based on my experience, the call centers, them are a majority of Jamaica's youth population. Yeah. If it wasn't for a call center, a lot of persons would be unemployed to this day. But anyways, so you get the little job at the call center now. And think about this. When you decided to go to university, it was never at the top of your mind to say, okay, when I get my degree, I am going to be a customer service representative at a call center. Maybe you thought about it, but I don't think it was the number one aim for you, right? But you still have to do it. And as I said, versus those persons now who had gotten their trade and they're now able to get a source of income on their own. For some persons, it might not be the same because, in order to do a business on your own, you need startup capital. And sometimes it's not so easily acquired as how they make it to be. But guys, I want you to leave your comments down below because I want to know what you think about university, getting a degree or getting a trade. If you are exiting sixth form right now or grade 11, are you planning to get a degree? Do you think it will profit you in any way when you think about the tuition? Some persons get the money from mommy and daddy. Some persons get it by work and study. Some persons get it via student loan. Do you think it will profit you in this day and age to still get your degree? Or do you think there is still hope out there in the job markets? Or do you think it's better for you to get a trade so that you can be self-employed without depending on the system? Just think about it. And guys, I would encourage anyone to carefully think about their decision before enrolling into a program. Because to hold the time set right now, you can't take chances. You have to plan out the thing and try understand and say, okay, how this is feasible? How me I go profit from this? Me I go pay up so much money only if you sit down on my yard? You have to think about these things. I would like to know as well, for youngsters coming up right now and they're currently doing their online lessons, they're in primary school looking to go on to high school. What can we say to these children in order to motivate them to say continue your education? Because the reality of it is that the pitney them there them yard and them see them big sister, big brother we finish school, we finish them trade or finish university. They're home without a job. So how can we motivate those children still to continue their education? I want to know what you guys think about that as well. Boy, it rough, it rough out there. Because you go to school to just forward yourself in life. Before you enroll in the school, you're thinking about this future that you want to have. But right now, reality kicks in when you graduate that school with your papers and you realize, wow, it's so different than I had imagined. If only I can just go back in time to just change some decisions we did make. And I know it sounds like speaking from personal experience, right? Yes, I believe we have all been there. But you have to pick up yourself and learn. You have to just get with it. Life's still a keep. So guys, this is the end of my little chit chat. I am now encouraging you guys to just like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, when I release another topic, guys, be blessed and take care.